Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be watching episode 6 of season 2 of SKAM. In the previous episode, so we had Noora accept that she liked William back. I don't know, it's just kind of like, it seems like two very large egos trying to see who can get the better of the other person rather than like a genuine... It seems like more a relationship based on like their egos rather than like based on the fact that they like the other person. It's so bizarre to me. It seems like such a weird relationship. Like their whole relationship dynamic is so strange. We also get to see that like Vilde finally sees that Noora and William are like a thing that's happening, even though like Noora kept like saying like, oh no, it's not a thing, like there's no way I would ever like date the William guy. But like at the very end we see that Vilde does end up seeing the two of them kissing while she's taking care of Ava, which, by the way, kind of like Noora kind of like just ditched Ava over there. That felt really, I don't know, I felt like such a weird choice for her character. Like, I can't believe she would just leave Ava after what she's clearly like, Ava's in a really bad spot with how she's feeling about like the whole Jonas moving on, and she's clearly still like super attached to him. Like, it was a very bad friend thing to do, to just like leave Ava in that situation, and then like Vilde was one that had to like take care of her. And I mean, like, Noora shouldn't have to be like the one that's always taking care of her friends, but like if you're the person that's like right there already, like I don't know why you would just leave her. It seemed, I don't know, I didn't like that side of Noora in that previous episode. As much as like I'm trying really hard to like understand their whole dynamic. Like I get that like they have an attraction for each other, like they just seem like a couple that wouldn't work in the long term. It just seems like they have such big egos, like both of them, like Noora and William, they both have such like, it's such like huge personalities that just would clash constantly. It just doesn't seem like something that would work in like a positive way. It just seems like something that would be they'd always be like competing with each other, because Noora's like, oh, I'm too good for you, like I'm not gonna like go after you. And then William's just like this guy who has like basically all these girls after him, so like it almost seems like he enjoys the chase. And I don't know if he's gonna like still like Noora after he's finally like, you know, like he's finally gotten her to admit that like she liked him. I don't know if he's gonna just like he could just be like, okay, I'm done with you now, because like boys are very fickle at that age. He seems like someone who might do that, and I kind of hope not, but like at the same time it's hard to trust someone like William, the way like, just based on the way he treats like the girls in their school, and just the way he's just like sleeping around all the time. And like I'm not sure if he has been sleeping around with people since he started like this whole chase with Noora thing, but that could just be like a whim to him, if that makes sense. I don't know, they just seem like a couple that wouldn't work well together, and maybe I'm wrong, but like right now, from what I've seen and from what I'm seeing from the two of them, they're just such a toxic relationship. I don't know. I'm just really like hyper focusing on like on Ava right now, because I feel like she had like the worst thing to deal with in that previous episode, and also Vilde kind of like seeing that. I'm kind of curious to see how Vilde is gonna react to everything, and if Ava is even gonna remember that she made out with Chris with Vilde at the end there. I don't know, like it seems so weird. And Jonas is clearly like moved on from Ava, and he still like he probably feels really bad that like he sees Ava like wasted trying to like approach him. That must have been so awkward. We also get like a small snippet of Isak coming back into the story. I also find it like the weird dynamic between like the three guys, Isak, Elias, and Jonas, because every other group seems like they're all very closely knit together. Like the girls and even like the penetrators group, they seem like they're very just like a group kind of dynamic thing. But like with Elias, Isak, and Jonas, they seem like they're they're not always together. If that makes sense. Like, I kind of want to know what happened in the background between those three, because they just like randomly appear with each other, and I don't know if maybe it's like a casting like scheduling issue that happened for that one, but it just it throws me off a little bit that they're the only group that's like not constantly together. I don't know, it's like a small thing that I noticed while watching the show. I'm curious to see how Vilde is gonna react to this, if she does recognize that that was Noora making out with William at the end there. I don't know. Like, I'm curious to see like what action she takes. If she's gonna be like vengeful, if she's gonna be like crying, or like I don't know. Like, she might not even say anything, because judging by like the way she reacted when like the girls kind of lash out at her for like kind of getting mad at Ava in the previous season, I'm wondering if she's just gonna kind of like close back up and just kind of withdraw, because that seems to be what she did in the first season. So I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see how that happens, and like the conversation is gonna eventually happen between Noora and Vilde, and that's something I'm kind of curious to see. I don't know, like on a lighter note, I do want to see how like Noora and William kind of develop their relationship from this point. If it does develop, I'm still like skeptical, just based on like their characters, to see like them actually working as into becoming a couple. And I don't know, like just from what I've seen, I really don't like William's character. Like, he's grown on me a little bit, but he's still like down there at the bottom. Like, I'm not really like, there's a few redeeming qualities to him, but I haven't been shown enough to actually like fully be invested in like Noora's relationship with him. It seems I'm more invested in like Noora's relationship with Vilde at this point, and how she's gonna somehow manage to like save their relationship at any like their friendship in any way. Yeah, well, that's kind of just like my thoughts on the season so far, in the previous episode, and I guess we will start episode 6 in just a moment. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate everyone coming in. I know my schedule has been kind of off a bit. I do have 3 jobs now, so it's kind of hard to find the time to just kind of record nowadays. So I apologize for like the weird, just like it's not like consistent right now. I'm just trying to find a way to balance everything right now. It's a little bit difficult, so I hope you all bear with me and kind of try to understand that that's kind of what's happening in the background for me. So yeah, thank you all for coming in, and I guess we'll start the episode in a sec. Sweet. Okay, we're gonna start episode 6 right now.
Har du ingen søsken?
Broren min.
Sykt egoistisk og manipulerende og selvopptatt.
Var det alt?
I'm wondering like the reason why Noora finds William so attractive is that like they're so similar to each other. Like, she's seeing like a little bit of herself in him, and that's why she's so confused and attracted to him at the same time, because he's kind of like a reflection of her, and that's why she doesn't like really understand why. Because they do have very similar personalities. Like, they have similar traits to each other. They both have like massive egos. And they're both very self-righteous.
Nå er du i ferd med å bli jævlig forelsket i meg.
Er det ikke?
Det skjer.
Wow.
Ja, men jeg har fortalt deg at jeg ikke skal ha noe sex før jeg gifter meg, ikke sant?
Oh, his face after that, that's hilarious.
Det er sant.
Oh,
Ok, da får vi gifte oss da.
what he actually...
Jeg mener det.
Jeg kan ikke gifte meg med
Everyone
en
says
som
this.
heter...
This is weird though, because I've never been in this situation at that young age.
Altså,
I do know like some classmates who got married right after high school,
herregud, det er jo navnet ditt.
and they're still with their significant other, so
Er det
I don't
ikke
know,
det du
it might
heter?
work for some people.
Og det er kleint da. For meg, nei gud.
I will say they are kind of adorable though. Despite, if you ignore all the other stuff, they are a cute couple.
Du har 30 sekunder på deg.
30 seconds.
Jeg tar tiden.
Oh, that's weird. Wait, is there someone there with him? Is it Chris? Like the guy? Chris? No, but this is William's place. Why would he be? Okay. It's an interesting choice of music. It's weird. Who is this? Oh, who the fuck is this?
Hei. Halla?
Is this his older brother?
Jeg lager mat.
He looks younger than him. Nesten.
Ja. Trenger litt ferie.
Ok.
William looks older than this guy.
Dere sultne, eller?
Nei. Kjæresten min, og hun skal gå nå.
This is
Finner du veien ut selv, eller må jeg hjelpe deg?
what the fuck?
Ha det.
This is a red flag. Oh my god, William is like a bunch of red flags all in one person. Okay.
Var det dårlig stemning, eller?
Nei, drit i henne. Hva har du laget for noe?
What is that weird family? He has some issues that he needs to fucking sort the fuck out.
Noora, du har så sykt bra moral.
What's that?
Nei, men jeg mener det. Jeg ser skikkelig opp til det.
Is that okay, Vilde?
Hvordan går det med Jonas da?
Oh, she's like staring her down.
Det er på grunn av Isabella. Det er hun som har sagt til ham at han ikke får lov til å passe med meg.
Ooh.
Hun virker skikkelig basse, så hun har tatt skikkelig grep på han, liksom.
Well, to be fair. Yeah, I kind of agree with Sana.
Ja, og holde han unna deg.
Yeah, sometimes it's weird, and some people are not comfortable
Det kan på Jonas, da.
with their significant other being close to their ex, and that's understandable.
Hvordan da?
At du ikke er sammen med han lenger.
Og hvorfor er det en fordel, liksom?
Fordi når en gutt først har blitt sammen med en jente,
Yeah,
blir plutselig alle andre jenter mer spennende.
Serr?
this is sad but true.
Gutter er sånn fra naturens side.
Not true for everyone, but very
Er å spre gener.
good majority.
Det er derfor gutter ligger rundt. Hvis du vil holde på en gutt, så er det 2 ting du må gjøre. Det første er å sørge for at behovene hans er dekket, og det andre er å holde andre jenter på avstand. Men Isabel prøver bare å passe på kjæresten sin. Du kan ikke blame henne for det.
I mean, it's not always true, but it's still, I can understand. It's weird. What was that comment? He just grabs her, okay.
Hallo, William, jeg har sagt til deg at du ikke får lov til å snakke med meg på skolen.
Jeg må jo det når du ikke svarer på telefonen engang.
Ja, men jeg har matte nå.
Vi må snakke litt først.
Ja, snakk da.
Well, I mean, the way you treated her in the morning is...
Det I går hadde ikke noe med deg å gjøre.
Det hadde jo noe med meg å gjøre, når du behandlet meg som dritt.
Greia at broren min ble dumpet av dama.
It's not good enough
Og de har
excuse,
vært
dear.
sammen I mange år.
Still not good enough. That's so, I don't know. The way he treated her that would be an immediate no.
Unnskyld. Jeg var
Ja.
jævlig dårlig på sånn opplegg sånn her. Du,
See, but he's also not making any effort to change that.
meningen å såre deg.
Du har ikke såret meg. Altså, jeg har ikke blitt noe såret.
Oh my gosh, he totally is.
Ok? Lover.
He has been consistent with his little promises, though. I'll give him that.
Det var egentlig ganske bra at det skjedde også. Fordi jeg var jo redd for at du gikk rundt og trodde at vi var kjærester og sånn. Men da trenger jeg I hvert fall ikke å være redd for det.
Oh, that's funny.
Vi sammen, ja.
That's like a subtle way to be like, are we a couple?
Jo, vi det.
Oh my god. Okay, girl. This is so bad. This is like the definition of a toxic relationship, these two. Did no one saw that shit? Okay. How is no one catching this? That's hilarious. Does no one have like peripheral vision in this show? It's hilarious. Okay. What?
De så scary, de damene der.
Why?
Hun ene blikka meg helt mad. Skal jeg slette det I bildet, Sanna?
What?
Nei.
Hvilket bilde?
Jeg la ut et bilde på Insta av Sana, og så, hvor hun holdt øl til Vilde, og så skrev jeg sånn Beers at 7,
Awesome.
prayers at 8. Og det var
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
hele det der hijab-politiet begynte å henge på
Oh,
oss.
that's weird.
Det bare å sette bildet da.
I hate when there's like two conversations happening. It's so hard to focus.
Hvorfor ikke? Fordi jeg har ikke gjort noe galt. Jeg holdt en øl for en venninne. Det de som gjør noe galt. De dømmer meg uten å vite.
Men det ikke så rart at de tror du har gjort noe galt hvis det et bilde av deg med en øl og det står de greiene der.
Oh dear.
Det uansett ikke deres oppgave å dømme meg.
Har du også trent nå? Ja. I midttimen?
Russetiden nærmer seg med stormskritt og bikinisesongen. Det noen som gleder seg til penetrative-konsept, eller?
Ja, jeg var der på at det blir noe kinky, ass.
Jeg lurer på hvor mange...
Oh, but this changed your hair here.
Det helt greit for deg liksom, at han skal ligge med masse damer, eller blir du sjalu, liksom?
Nei, herregud, man må jo bare akseptere det. Altså, han har jobbet mot dette I 3 år. Det jo den viktigste tiden hans I livet. Jeg lurer på om han kommer til å slå rekorden til broren. Han lå med sånn 130 stykker I russetiden.
Har han en bror?
Ja, Niko 95-er. Han gikk på festen for sånn 2 år siden. Skikkelig fuckboy. Sine søstre de sa om han.
Så det finnes 2 stykker av det?
Ja, søsteren min studerer med Nico I Stockholm. Hun fortalte at I høst så klarte han å smitte...
Ew, what the heck? Okay, well...
Serr? Det jævlig nesten.
Is Vilde fucking with Noora right now?
De begge samme ulla. Alle skal bli knulla.
What does that mean?
Mulla, 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 mulla.
I have no idea what that
Det den
means.
Carpe Diem-sangen.
Carpe diem. Pretty dug. Oh, she's like, because of what Vilde said, she's like, oh, don't touch me, freaking.
Det her kommer ikke til å funke.
Hva
Oh
skjer?
my god, Noora.
Hvis du har lyst til å ligge med masse
Vilde is totally messing with her, and this getting to her, it's hilarious.
Men hvis du tror at jeg kommer til å bare sitte hjemme og vente på deg og sånn, da har du misforstått, altså.
Okay.
Hvor kommer det her fra?
Jeg vet jo at du kommer til å ligge rundt.
Does she know?
Vet mer enn meg, i hvert fall.
Because I don't think
Broren din aldri hatt noe kjæreste.
he hasn't like gone after other girls while he
Og sånn. Det er bare
has been after Noora. Has he? Like that they haven't shown that.
Altså,
Oh.
jugde, da.
Ja.
Ja, hvorfor det?
Oh my god, I can't handle someone like this.
Fordi du lurte på hvorfor jeg oppførte meg sånn foran broren min.
If I was Noora, I would have been gone from this would not be a conversation happening at all. I would not even be here anymore. Like,
Nei, men det er for å beskytte Vilde.
Ja, og jeg gjør det for å beskytte deg. Så hva er forskjellen?
ooh.
Forskjellen er at jeg har ikke noe lyst til å bli beskyttet.
Oh, well, you just bit yourself.
Hun vil bli beskyttet.
Exactly. Oh, he's kind of calling her out here for her.
Nora, hva handler dette egentlig om? Tror du jeg hadde jobbet så jævlig hardt for å bli sammen med deg, om jeg hadde hatt intensjoner om å ligge med masse random damer i rusttiden? Det er jo helt ulogisk.
His reputation doesn't make this an easy thing to believe, though. Considering, but he hasn't slept with, like, I don't think anyone's...
Det handler om, altså, hvordan skal jeg bli kjent med deg, da?
No one's been spreading rumors about him sleeping with anyone
Stole på deg.
since he went after Noora.
Du liksom vil at jeg skal møte familien din en gang?
Du trenger ikke å bli kjent med familien min for å bli kjent med meg.
Oh. You kind of have to, a little bit. No, she's not even
Jeg har
near
ikke
her.
snakket om dem engang.
Vi kan godt snakke om familien min. Jeg er et ikke-planlagt enebarn. Moren min er sexolog, og faren min er psykolog.
Ooh, that explains things.
De har aldri elsket meg. De er bare opptatt av hverandre og sitt eget sexliv.
That explains so much.
Et lite drittsted som heter Mjøndalen. Så jeg flyttet
så
derfra så fort jeg ble 15. Flyttet til Madrid.
Madrid. I think you could just move when you're 15 there.
De er lykkelige uten meg, og jeg er lykkelig uten dem.
Is that normal? Like, when you're 15, you're just
Det hadde jeg
off on your
sagt.
own?
Sånn. Din tur.
Det er faktisk vanskelig for å tro på, ass. At de ikke elsker deg. Det er faktisk helt umulig.
Oh my god, this guy.
Det er din tur.
Is she crying? Alright. Well, that's weird. I guess it means a lot to her.
Du,
They're just such a weird couple. I can't. It's so weird.
jeg skjønner det kan være vanskelig å stole på meg. Det er ikke alt jeg kan fortelle deg,
Okay.
men jeg kommer ikke til å såre deg.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but this is... Even if he meant this from like the bottom of his heart, there's nothing to...
Så skal jeg presentere deg for
These are just words.
ok?
He has a bad reputation, but he has been very consistent with the things he's been promising to Noora, so I don't know. Okay.
Det var ikke så gærent i dag, kanskje.
Okay.
Er ikke det Chris og Isak?
Wait.
Isak?
Ja, han går i første.
What? What's happening?
Okay.
Ja, er ikke det litt rart?
No.
Jeg bare visste ikke at de kjente hverandre.
Yeah, that is weird. What's happening there?
Skjær.
What? Okay, I guess that's weird. That's a weird way to introduce Isak back into the story. I don't know. I don't understand their relationship, like how it will work, because it's so. They have such a weird weird power dynamic with each other that it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't understand how their personalities would work well with each other, but like when they have these like romantic scenes together, it's like oh, that's really cute, that's kind of adorable, but then at the same time you like bring in all the other stuff that they've kind of been doing on the side and in the background, and you're just kind of like, And again, it seems like because they have such similar like traits with each other, I feel like that's the attraction that they have with each other, because Nora's kind of like the girl that no one can have kind of thing, and then William was kind of like the guy that every girl wants. So they have like a very high like perspective of themselves, and then they see the other person who also kind of sees themselves at such a high standard that like I think that's what kind of like what attracts them to each other. But then beyond that, it just their personalities just like clash so much that it doesn't seem like it would work. So that's why I'm so confused by this. Their relationship, like it's so bizarre to me. I don't know. It's weird to me. I'm just being like fully honest here. It seems so strange. Seeing that it just seems like a bad relationship to like jump into from Nora's perspective, and I get that's kind of like what you do when you're young, and that's one of those things that you kind of learn from. But this just seems so like she can barely like list off any reasons as to why she likes William. Like she couldn't do it, and then she still kissed him. It's just I don't know. And I think Vilde has fully caught on, and she's just kind of like, it seems like she's kind of plotting in the background right now, and she's kind of like hitting these little jabs at Noora once in a while. It's very like passive aggressive, and I'm kind of like good for Vilde. But at the same time, it's kind of like it's very sad. Because it seems like Noora doesn't really notice either. And I don't know. I feel weird for Ava. I feel really bad for Ava because I feel like she's still super involved, like in love with Jonas, but Jonas is just like fully moved on, and she doesn't really know how to navigate that at this point. Oh, we also had Sana and her brother's fiance. The group of girls kind of like side. I had like a hard time kind of like reading what was happening because there was like two conversations happening at the same time, and of course like I'm reading subtitles and translations, so like it's hard to read all of that at once at the same time. So I might come back to that when I'm doing the discussion in the next episode, but I caught a few little snippets here and there, and it seemed like Sana was kind of telling the girls that like it's none of those people's business if she drank beer or not. Like, I know like that's the thing that you're not supposed to do as like a Muslim. You don't drink alcohol, or you don't eat pork and stuff like that. So I understand why those girls would be like, oh, why are you like holding beer? Like she didn't drink it though, so she's kind of saying like it's none of their business. Which I fully agree with. Like it's none of their business. Like what the fuck why are they involving themselves in that? I don't know. And at the very end there, we had Chris, the guy Chris and Isak, kind of hanging out in his car. And as we know, like Isak is the gay character that Noora kind of knows, and I'm kind of wondering if like that is something that would happen between the two of them. But also like Isak does like he does participate in like weed and stuff and like kind of shady stuff as well. So like shady stuff as well. So like maybe he's just like coming to Chris for like drugs or alcohol or something. Because the Chris guy seems fully like he seems very straight. Like he could be bi. So like I don't know if that would be a thing. I'm wondering if that would be a thing. I don't know. It just seems weird. It seems so like random too. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It was an interesting episode. I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing from Vilde's side, where she's kind of being like super passive aggressive. Which is like I'm kind of glad for her that she's kind of standing up for herself a little bit here. But yeah, that was episode 6. So it's a bit short for now. I do have to get ready for work right away. I will probably discuss this a bit further in the next episode. So yeah, that's kind of like my thoughts for now. Thank you all for joining. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys did. Sweet. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.